Hey, I'm Jay Thomas. Welcome to this week's edition. It's time for Hot Rod Hangout here at Rod's Hot Rods on Faithful Avenue. And we got lots to talk about today. We've got how many new vehicles?
I think I got seven.
Seven vehicles to check out today. A bunch of things to discuss.
The new ones coming are bonkers. I don't even know how many.
There's so many, can't even count them all.
Wayne's coming back with 2 today. Lloyd's going tomorrow.
Yep.
And we got 2 more trips to Alberta to make. There's going to be lots for next week.
Exactly. A couple of things happening this weekend we want to make you aware of around Saskatchewan. First off, it is our last official Rides at Rods. So still free coffees and goodies and stuff like that. Come on out between 9 and noon. This coming up Saturday. We'd love to see you here for our very last one this year. Hopefully we'll get to do this again next year. I think it was pretty fun. Lots of people came out. So that Saturday night is the last Shifters car show, my club, down on 8th Street at the A&W. And Sunday we're going out to Rosetown. It's the indoor car show for the gang out in Rosetown. So yeah, that's going to be a wild one.
Wheels.
Dusty Wheels, thank you. Dusty Wheels Car Club out there. They're going to put it on, of course, at the arena like they always do.
There's lots of cars outside, though. There's
tons outside.
There's more outside than there's inside.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So there's lots to see and a great reason to go for a Sunday drive. I think it was
plus 30 this year on Sunday.
30 degrees. It's the opposite today. We're wearing shorts like idiots.
I just about drove home to put jeans on.
It's pretty cold and pretty windy today. You got something we wanted to talk about before we get going with all of our cars as well.
Oh, one of my mom and dad's good friends down in the States in Iowa, Bill Pasek.
Yeah.
Been watching us, I guess, since day one, and doesn't miss a video.
Wow.
So his birthday was last week, I think. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Bill.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's pretty cool.
Hopefully you got a good birthday gift.
Is it something from here?
I didn't get any calls, so maybe it's a secret for me too. I don't know.
Maybe we'll make your dad, Bob, send him a Rod's shirt or something like that.
Or more of this.
Or this. Or one of the things we're going to look at today. Okay. Anything else we got to mention?
I don't think so. Just lots going on.
No, we're going to go for a little drive today too. So stick around because we got lots of exciting stuff happening in this show.
People think though that, I was going to mention something, people think that summertime's our busiest time. It's not. Actually, summertime's our slowest time. So coming into the fall, winter, this is our busy time coming up.
Yep.
Farming's all done. People are kind of dreaming for what they can have for next spring and they want to get it ready. They want to tinker on it. They want to work. And so this is our busy time. So if you're thinking about selling us a car or consigning or doing anything like that, now is, contrary to what you think, now is a good time and leading on to the winter time.
And we got people, it's funny, we got people who buy cars from us who they're looking for a project. So sometimes we say, oh, it needs a few things. Good, don't do anything. They want to work on it themselves. And we got people who want to buy cars that are totally done, and we got those here too. So, all right, let's ditch that. Why don't we start with what's right beside you? That's an exciting start, hey?
Yep.
I think we're going to kick off with this.
Can't get much better than this.
No, exactly. 19 what?
65.
65 Corvette.
65 Corvette.
Look at this.
This color is so iconic for the Corvette.
What's the color name?
I can't remember how to pronounce it. Nassau blue.
Nassau blue.
Nassau blue. This is an original red car when it was sold new, and it was painted, changed over to blue years ago. It's not a bad change.
No, not at all.
So many red ones around, but this is such a nice blue, such a nice blue. Small block car, 327, 4-speed. It's got the knockoff wheels, which are nice.
Yeah, some actually quite vintage tires on it too, with the white walls. You don't see people doing that too much that often anymore. But
and there's also a hard top for this car.
Yes, we've got the hard top. Interior is really nice shape actually. Like the leather is great. The condition of the dash is really still quite good on this car.
There's a retro stereo, but we also have the factory stereo in a box.
Yep, we do. Top is nice. Look at how tight and smooth it is. Taut like a tiger. I don't know. It's a cool car.
It runs and drives really nice.
I got a chance to drive this when we first got it in, kind of doing some cleanup on it, and man, does it ever run great and drive nice, and I don't know, what else can you say? It's just a nice car.
We don't get many C2 vets, so
no.
This is kind of a special car.
And you know what? This one is priced in a range too that is really affordable for a lot of people. Can we pop the hood in here? I think I gotta go right there because this is cool. Look at how nice and tidy that is.
It's tidy.
Exactly. Clean.
Factory valve covers.
Yep. Chrome on the on the air intake.
Yeah, just tidy.
Just nice.
Yep.
So, looking for a vet, something fun.
A good driver. These small blocks are nice driving cars.
You know, the best thing about this car is you can only take one passenger with you.
Perfect.
You don't have to give rides to anybody but one. You know, there's enough room.
Small little dog back there.
Small little dog. There's enough room behind even the seats that you could throw like a couple duffel bags and go on a holiday in this.
Yep.
It would be a fun car to do that. And yes, the pop-up headlights work great. We tried them out. They're awesome. So
let's keep on going.
I
here.
like
We got
it. Yeah.
So
Okay.
much to talk about.
I don't know which way. Let's just go backwards, kind of this way. There's too many things. Are we going that way or are we going behind me?
We'll go right behind.
Okay.
Again.
Let's spin over this way.
This one just came in, so we haven't even had a chance to get it cleaned up.
If you're from
Polished.
Saskatoon, you probably recognize this wagon.
This wagon actually, I know the history, but I don't know the dates. I know this car was bought, it was built down the States, it was bought at Bear Jackson years ago. Spent a lot of time around in the Alberta area. And it's been in Saskatoon for the last 3 years, I think, about.
Yeah, 3, 4, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was in the Dragons car show last year.
Couple of times. Couple of times, yeah. Hey, you can't. Oh, the paint's off. I think what we got to do is get our Kevin on the polisher on this
tomorrow, yeah.
Because I've seen this car. It's a spectacular paint job.
It's faded from top to bottom.
Yeah,
the custom stuff is
custom faded. Like it changes color, kind of right about there. There's a line there and
then
there.
There's a little lightning bolt on the side. You can't even hardly see it.
You can hardly make it out, but you can't feel any of these transitions in the paint.
It's all kind of like candies.
It is. Let's see if I can get. Yeah, look at the 3 different colors there. There's the color of the car. 1,
it gets darker as you go down.
2, 3, and that continues down to the bottom.
This is like a true candy. The paint's phenomenal.
And when you don't look at it quickly, you see, or when you see it at a glance, it just looks like it fades down to a dark color. Like it's pretty cool that way.
So a 4-door 62 Nova, Pro Street obviously.
Yeah, I mean look in here. Look at that.
I think the wheelie bars are still, they're on there still.
Yeah, a wagon with wheelie bars right there, which is awesome.
It's quite a showpiece. It's all underglow neon too, and
yeah. I mean, it's caged. It's gonna be quick.
Built for 2. That's it.
Built for 2. A wagon for 2. I like it.
It's got a pretty stout motor, small block, 12-to-1. So it's pretty stout.
Yep.
I haven't had time to go over the whole thing yet. I sat on it once, but that was about it.
We're gonna do
I fired it up. It sounds good.
a little more cleanup on this and get it totally.
Under the hood is like.
Can you pop the hood? I don't even know how you do that. There's like something on the top. I don't know. Do those do anything? No. Okay. Whew.
Yeah.
Whoa. Look at that. So
at one time when it was first built, it was probably like the coolest and the cleanest thing ever, and we're gonna get it back to that because this is all detailed and painted on the inside just like the outside.
Yeah, there's like mirrors on the
dual filters. Huh.
Yeah, mirrors down here in that area. Cool.
Yeah, it's very showy.
It is very showy. Even lots of chrome pieces under there.
When we get this all cleaned up, this might be a candidate that we can put in the front showroom in the fall because the paint's so nice on it. Eh?
It is. It's not in bad shape by any means right now. It just needs a fresh polish, and it will just absolutely
gleam. Yeah.
Gleam. Exactly.
So cool rig. Just cut it in.
We're giving away what we're going to talk about next right behind you.
Yeah, this is super cool.
Man.
I just called somebody back. They didn't answer that's been asking about this thing, but we've had a lot of inquiries.
Okay, if you were at Majestics this year, 2024 in Regina, you would have seen this, and it's now in our showroom. And I think it is so friggin' cool. Me and Josh were climbing all over this thing. Like, first off, it's a 74 Volkswagen, right?
We're not going to be able to go over all the history because there's so much history, so many details about this. You have to go online to kind of read most of it, but it's
we'll get that stuff up right away. We've got all the information. It'll be posted here shortly. But basically, like the story goes, it's from Moose Jaw, and there it is in 1974 out in Banff, and in the 70s with different owners. It's all cataloged who owned it, but most of it's original. Parts that weren't it's a new factory correct top for it because that canvas from the 70s was really stinky. But this flips over, so it's got the overhead bed. This tilts down. It's the deluxe model, so you get a little extra table. There's actually a fridge, a working fridge in here.
This comes out too.
Yeah, that flips out there too. There is the sink. There's a stove underneath here. And then, you know, it's been totally gone through. The last owner, he did a whole bunch of videos and stuff with this. So it's been totally mechanically gone through. Everything's
this is even
working.
mostly the original paint on this too.
Yeah, mostly original paint.
There's a couple little touch-ups, but it's mostly original.
It has its share of rock chips and a few little dings, because it was really actually used, you know, going to BC, going to Vancouver. It's been done recent trips to the mountains. So you get the top up there.
That's cool.
There's even an original Space Saver tire that's never been used. So it's really cool. Down here, it is a Van Gogh. And there's the little flat. Making all, I don't know, 50 horsepower, whatever they had.
I think this is cool. When I'm seeing this, that brings back memories.
Totally. The old Banff.
Well, isn't that beavers?
Beavers? No, I think that's
that
the National Park logo.
Oh, that looked like a little beaver logo, like from when you were a kid. Well, not when you were a kid. When I was a kid,
No. I did beavers. I did cubs. All that stuff. Of course, it's 4-speed, and there's a realistic vintage radio in there that actually works. Sounds like an old radio should, so it's pretty cool. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
like, look at the colors. Green.
I can't see this thing lasting. These are so popular.
Green and orange plaid, an orange bus. You know, everything's really nice. All the details have been worked out. Can you imagine going up to the mountains, being in Banff or Lake Louise with this thing? Just the amount of pictures that would get taken with people just stopping to take pictures with this van. Oh,
The little parts of the shag.
I know there's even tassels that hang off of the. Isn't that hilarious?
Just a cool piece.
It's just a cool piece. It's so fun, and it starts like that. The choke works perfect. The clutch is set up perfectly.
He's gone through it all.
It's like it's ready to go.
Most people that drop off a vehicle or they trailer it. This wasn't trailered. We had to wash the bugs off the front because it was driven in.
They drove it from Regina to here, down the highway. So
the last thing he was saying, this was in a rock festival in Moose Jaw, like just a few weeks ago, and they've got pictures of like 5440 sitting in here hanging out, and whatever other rock bands. He's got pictures of that of them hanging out just because it's cool.
This stool, by the way, is a very famous stool. That is like a vintage. Those were mostly lost. Those
it came with the van.
It came with the van, so it belongs with the van. It's part of it. But a lot of them, those are no longer with the van. They were taken out. They were forgotten somewhere. So it's really rare to have that stool, as goofy as it is to talk about, with the van.
That's cool.
Anyways, so there's a few exciting pieces. We're gonna go to the other side now. We got Pinky here. We're gonna start the right or the left? Let's start at the right. Start at the front? Yeah, start up there. Are we missing any here? You got your list, Rod, right?
We did that one. We're gonna do that one. We did that one. Did that one. So we got. Oh yeah, we did miss one over there.
What? Oh, we'll go back. Okay, we'll go back. We're already over here.
Okay, this is one. We had this one briefly last year, but we only had it for. It was like, I think it was maybe a day and a half. And it sold right away. We had a ton of interest in it, and we got it back.
We got
1979. It's a factory, a real little red. But this is, remember that, for those who watched the videos, this has been in magazines. Now they've changed it. Now it's called the Little Pro. It's a Pro Street.
It is. Look at the beef back here. Wow. Those are humongous. These are real, by the way. Those are not there for decoration.
Yeah, they're real.
They're the real thing.
And it sounds wild.
It does. It sounds great. Little Pro Express.
So it's cool and it's neat.
Nice interior. I mean, black, but it's got the what's it called? Adventurer package. So it's a little bit of a dress-up interior. Now it's fuel injected now, right? Like this is not just.
Well, the factory motor in this truck is long gone.
Right.
Because what you're going to see is something that a lot of people have never even seen one of these in real life.
Yeah.
They've seen them in pictures, never ever seen one. And this one, the heads on this thing are like aftermarket heads, are humongous.
So we're talking about a Hemi, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Look at those heads. So that's a dual port,
it's as wide as my hand.
But you can change this to have 16 spark plugs.
What's with Keith Black?
You never heard of Keith Black? He's like a famous builds racing motors and
So that's one of his then?
Well, we got the history. Everything will be online. I got all the paperwork for this, but it's all part of, this truck was built and it was toured in the US, and it's obviously, you'll see in the pictures, it's been in magazines.
Yeah.
So it's just a really wicked 426 Hemi.
Man, oh man.
Like the heads on this thing are, I don't know, they're crazy looking.
Yeah, it's humongous. That is gigantic.
So it's very neat. And the little reds are cool to start with.
They are.
Yeah, I think they did such a good...
They did such a, you can't even feel this lettering. It's actually in the paint. Oh, we got some paperwork in there. I'll dive in here for a second. Oh, we got the little Express down there, custom console.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Sun Pro Tac, snipers over here. Runs really well too. It really does.
Yeah, there's just Mopar magazine. I don't remember what page it's on. Oh, here it is.
Right there. Look at that. There it is.
Yeah.
It's right here. Cool. What year is that from?
The magazine is 2000.
2000. You know, you wouldn't even know that it was done that long ago. Man, this thing is in phenomenal condition.
Oh, and just all the paperwork here is kind of cool. I'll come back, put that away later, but yeah,
Cool.
the paint's super nice.
The paint is super nice. The wood still looks great. That's one of those ones that's kind of timeless though. You know, they could have been built now or 24 years ago, but you kind of don't really know,
No,
you know?
it's such a cool truck.
Wow.
And with the motor and the package, it's just, then we had it tuned last year too.
Yeah,
so
we did.
It runs really well. So are we gonna do the one we missed? Or
Let's do the one we
Are we gonna
missed.
save that one for next week? Because we got so much to talk about.
We can do that. Sure.
Okay,
Why
well,
not?
We're gonna skip one.
One little red over to another red. And it happens to be a little too. This is cool.
This is a totally rebuilt truck. This is new everything. I'm gonna have this posted hopefully later tonight, but like all new GM panels, new GM crate motor, new tranny, new, like everything in this truck is brand new. Like all the frame has been all blasted and it's all painted, detailed.
It's a brand new paint
Basically,
job.
this is like a body off restoration, like
350 SS. There's a couple really cool things I love about the
a
back.
couple custom touches.
I really like the Cadillac taillights. I think those look great.
It's not overdone.
No. They shaved
roll pan and
the handle, so you got to kind of go inside now. But I don't think there's anything but air or water inside this box. Honestly, it's lined, but
But
it's
even the way
like
they did
perfect.
this, like the paint's just like perfect.
I know. The details are crazy, even inside. Absolutely flawless. Or even the way the bottom wraps right in, and there's
all the
not a
bottom's
seam
got-
anyway. This is all 3M, by the
everything.
way. The whole thing's
bottom
3M.
The top of the cab's 3M, the front, like everything.
And it was like, this is not an old job. This
No,
was
this was just done.
just done.
Yeah.
The wheels are awesome. They got shade door handles.
The poppers work awesome. I don't have the key on it.
Yeah.
I'll just do the old fashioned.
Just do the old-fashioned way. And the interior is in amazing condition in this too. It's really clean. There's not a rip or a tear anywhere. It's funny because it's this square dash, but because it's a 94, right? 94, 93, whatever it is.
94.
94. It's got the newer style gauges inside the older style dash, right?
Yep.
It's like the transition year. There used to be the old ones that had like the sweep, you know? And then of course they had the round dash a little bit later.
A nice little flip up deck.
Yeah,
DVD
this
deck,
comes
whatever.
out and there's a screen that lifts up. The air conditioning is working great.
Yep. I was driving this yesterday. It was nice and hot.
It's nice. Look at the glass is good.
I'm gonna pop the hood on this one. This is.
I'd love to see just a different steering wheel. That's my own personal taste, but I guess the
I think
red
they went with the red on
the red matches the rest of the truck, so that's cool.
Obviously, it's lowered lots.
The stance is really nice.
Yeah.
It's not low. It's not too low that you can't drive it, but it's like just the
low.
right amount.
This looks like brand new. Well,
It is brand new.
It's
like a brand new truck.
because it is brand new.
Wow,
Even the firewall, like everything, just looks like
that's wild.
these OBS trucks are coming through super popular now, like super popular.
But this is like a brand new one.
Brand new OBS.
Yeah.
Which I don't get the OBS thing. You know, I know you guys call it the OBS. That's your generation, not your generation, but like that stands for old body style.
Well, we're like 10 body styles behind.
That's not an old body style to me, but that's what they call them.
Also, that was like a Ford thing that kind of became a Chevy thing.
Like that yellow one, that's an older body style. That's not even old. My old Mater truck, that's an old body style. This shouldn't be called.
Should we
old
start
body
something
style.
here?
Anyway, it's an OBS. I'll just go with it.
Yeah, sure. Cowl hood,
Yeah, steel hood.
steel hood, and upgraded lights. And they kind of gone for the monotone look with the red and the black. I think it looks great.
It's got the 454 SS look, like with the same wheels and stuff.
Totally.
Right?
But it's a real short box, so that's cool.
Oh, super good driving. This is when Darby drove this back from Alberta.
Yeah.
So
It's already been on the road. It's already like proven. It's great.
Well, we're gonna skip one.
We're gonna skip one. We're gonna come back to that next week, and we're gonna go for a little drive because we got to show you some other stuff in another shop here. So we thought, well, we got this.
Just the one we missed on this
We got
side.
this 68 that we haven't really had much of a chance to look at, and this is such a wickedly cool truck. Let's go for a ride. Look at that. Woo. Fires up like that.
There we go. Hopefully you don't run out of gas.
Thanks, Bob.
See if we can get across the street. It's like playing Frogger.
All right.
Love this dash.
Oh, I know.
New gauges. This is
Yeah.
what I might order these new gauges for the our 66 Chevelle that we're doing.
Yep, that would look great. I like the pad on the top, matches everything. It's just, this is such a nice looking truck. Runs good too.
Oh, how's yours? No, there's one.
No, wait for it, wait for it. Almost. After the taco.
That was actually easy. That's crazy.
Yeah, usually like Rod's surprised because that's the faithful avenue for us to cross and head over to the alley shop here. Usually can take 10 minutes.
Oh, it's crazy.
The gods smiled upon our video. We don't have to waste time.
And we didn't run out of gas yet.
So we did. We're here. If it runs out now, that's okay. Alrighty. Here we go. Well, here we are, the alley shop. We'll show you a couple things we got going over here. Some exciting stuff that we don't really have up on the website yet.
We're just gonna walk by. We're not gonna talk too much about it.
No, we're not gonna. This is the preview. Rod's gonna move in a second.
Hi.
Oh yeah, there it is. Do we even have to tell you what that is?
Nope.
Nope.
This one's coming along.
This is coming along. 69, right?
69, yep.
GTO. That's Ken's working on that. Josh is working away on both of them. So some exciting stuff.
It's over here.
Stay
More
tuned for that
carts.
stuff. Couple carts here, couple folks in here. And
Here's
we're
that
start
Dart.
right here.
Here's the Dart. I know it's sold. We can say that, but 74 Dart. This is the one that's got 39,000 original miles.
39,000 miles on it.
And
So this is called a what? Bird,
B5 Blue.
Bird-
the
bird-
The bird's beak.
bird's beak, bird's nose.
Yeah. So like the Dodge Darts had the bird's beak, and the Scamps, Plymouth Scamps, did not have that.
Right.
That's the difference. So hoods were the same. So yeah, it's a B5 blue car, blue interior. Pretty much all the options you could ever
Bang the door up.
imagine.
This is like, it's got everything. It's the upgraded interior. It's got this notched, it's a bench seat, but it's got an armrest.
buddy seat, yeah.
Yeah, right. Rear defrost.
Which is odd for a swinger. You don't usually see that.
No, totally. Really amazing condition, inside and out. Rear defrost in the back. Bumpers have been tucked already, which is nice.
In the trunk looks like new.
Oh, it's just like brand new inside. Lots of upgrades in this car, which is cool. Lots of trim pieces.
I don't even know where. Oh, this is on the inside.
This is the inside jobby. A couple things like, you don't see those in every Dart, the signal light,
Yeah, which is an option.
which is an option, right?
Yeah, it's really new for me to go inside.
Totally. Leaning tower of power. So it's a 225, right? 225 inline six.
And power steering,
Slant
power
six.
brakes, which you don't see.
Yeah, power steering, power brakes. You
On
never
a
see
six.
that. This car is so cool and original.
Tags.
Yeah, like the proper everything in this.
If it had an air conditioning, that'd be the only thing it's probably missing.
Right? I don't think, could you get AC? I don't know if you could.
On a 6,
and I don't think you could get like cruise either, right?
I don't know. On this one, it's pretty loaded up though.
So the funny story that goes with this car, as we tell it, is that this came here this last week, right?
Yeah, we bought it. It came in. My dad went to pick it up. I never even seen it. It was dropped off. The next morning, I get a call from one of our staff, and he wants to buy it. I haven't seen it yet.
Yep.
So our own Josh, who works here, he wound up buying it.
So it's Josh's new ride, this
Yep. So it's one of our own.
74 Dart taking it home. And he's so pumped about it. I can't even, he's so excited, it's hilarious. He's got a Valiant from the 60s, so he's starting his Mopar collection with some unique stuff that you don't see much around anymore. Like you see lots of darts, but you don't see them like this,
Yeah.
right?
In that
Like
kind of condition.
it's like grandma's dart, right?
What else going to go through here quick?
Quickly, we got to look. That's sold. We saw that before, and we know about that. And this got an interior, right?
Interior was finished up.
This is cool because we've always talked about this truck. You know, it's that really cool vibe, but interior was lacking, and now it's not. Now it's all finished. The panels are all put in down here, kick panels and everything. The carpet's
AC
nice.
controls, you know, mounted properly. And
Yep, finished off really nice. So if you're looking for something
I
great,
actually drove this back from the upholstery shop, and it drives really good.
yep, this is what we wanted to show. It was this
55
Pinky.
Crown.
Yeah, just a pretty cool ride.
We're just finishing up the fuel system on it. We had to order a new fuel pump, and they don't sell that at Napa or Whistle down the road, so we had to get that order from the States. It finally showed up today,
So we'll dive into this thing when
Yeah,
we get a chance, right? I think it's a
put it
Y
together.
block, right? It's like a 312.
yeah, it's a 312.
Yeah. So this is going to be a really cool car. We'll go through it when it's all cleaned up and running great.
Ready to go, yeah.
Absolutely. What do we got coming up, Rod? You got your
God.
sheet, right? Because there's a whole long list. We'll cover a few of these.
I took a picture of my house right now. It's kind of almost crazy how many projects that are at my house right now.
Yeah, totally.
Anyway, so there's the 71 Runner, and we just got a 68 Cutlass project. You know, running, driving, chassis all done. You know, just needs paint. The Runner was already painted, so we was going to put it back together. Those are both there. We walked by our 69 Charger. A couple things to do that. Coming back today, yeah, it should be like any minute. We got an 83 Malibu station wagon.
Yep.
Super cool. It's got the SS front
Off
grill.
of Monte Carlo.
Yeah, and then all the side skirts and everything.
Yeah.
Really nice car. 81 C10, another square body.
Yep.
Long box, two-wheel drive lowered with LS in it.
Yeah.
Original paint on this truck. So it's
No way.
pretty cool, yeah.
Yep.
And we're picking up tomorrow. We got a 55 Pontiac two-door, kind of a coral and gray.
Yeah.
It's super cool looking.
Yep. It's going to be very nice. So that's an original car.
Original.
Yeah. Yeah. Like restored to original, beautiful condition,
Yeah.
ready to go kind of car. So.
Yeah, and we haven't had something in that flavor all original for a long time.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Kind of cool.
So we'll have
And
a pair. We'll have this guy, and we'll have.
We got way
Pontiac.
more coming. I can't even
There's deals on the works right now. So
next week's gonna be crazy.
it is. If this wasn't enough, there's even more. So thank you for sticking with us for the 30-minute video here. Hope you enjoyed it. There's lots always to see here. Go to rodshotrods.ca for pictures, pricing, and details. Otherwise, like and subscribe. You can follow along, and we'll show us something new every week around here. Thanks for watching. See you next week on Hot Rod Hangout.